it's Courtney again. Welcome back to my What to Watch Now channel. This week's list will cover 5 dramatic movies or series that are currently on Netflix that you can watch now that you've seen the new stuff.
Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted to the new videos I upload every Friday.
To start off our list, we have number 5, The Stranger. The Stranger is a Netflix series. It came out in 2020 and it is rated TVMA.
The Price family is your normal average family. Mom, dad, 2 sons, everyone is happy. Life is great until one day, a stranger approaches and basically tells you that your wife is a liar and you can't trust her. She provides you with proof and she moves on.
The Stranger is a Netflix series that with each episode introduces a new character into a growing web of lies. Their deceit has no limits as you start to learn of all the secrets that were used to build their lives. Apparently, all of this has been going on right under the main character's nose, and well, you know, he's the last one to know. I mean, talk about messy. You can't ever trust anyone. Like ever. The Stranger is a great binge to start the list. It's not too heavy, it's not too long. The Stranger picks up straight away in the first episode. I mean, you're introduced to some characters, you're presented with a problem, and then the next thing you're off. I mean, before you know it, you're caught up in their world and you don't know what's the truth. You don't know what's going on, you're just like the main character, you're left in the dark. Next on my list, we have What If. What If is a series on Netflix. It came out in 2019 and is rated TVMA. What If tells an insidious tale of manipulation, deception, and desire.
Anne Montgomery is a high-powered businesswoman who is used to not only getting her way in business, but also in the lives of all of those around her. This time, she has her sights set on Lisa and Sean.
The 2 leading ladies do a pretty clever job of trying to stay 2 steps ahead of the other. But as we know, in all games, there can only be one winner. Does Lisa have what it will take to play Anne's game and actually win? Or will this destroy her? And let me just tell you, Renee Zellweger plays her part to filth. Oh my goodness. Honey, they need to give her an award for something, okay? If she doesn't get an award for playing the part, you know, like best lead in dramatic whatever, she needs an award for best dressed, okay? Best fashion, honey. She needs an award for best walk. Best entrance coming into a room, best non-host at a dinner party but still fabulous. Like, she needs an award for something because she did that. Okay, she did that. What if your worst nightmare came true? I mean, your life is fine. Well, I mean, you do need money to get your company going and off the ground, but I mean, everything is okay. And then you get a proposal, having you spend the next 10 episodes having to constantly be calculating, having to always be on your toes. You can never get a moment's peace. You can't rest because, see, now you've willfully let this woman into your life. This is a Netflix series that you're definitely going to want to see. Renee Zellweger does a stellar job running her cat and mouse game, and there's even a twist that you won't see coming. Halfway through my list, we have number 3, Palm Trees in the Snow. This movie came out in 2015 and is rated TVMA. Palm Trees in the Snow is one of my favorite love stories. It's kind of long, but trust me, you're not going to want it to end. You're going to go through every emotion with this one. Palm Trees in the Snow is the beautiful love story of 2 people that were meant for each other, but weren't meant to be with each other. Their story is full of love, hope, obstacles, and sometimes heartbreak.
Killian and his brother travel from Spain to an estate in Guinea to work. The boys were born and raised there, so it was almost like going home. And that's where he meets and falls in love with Priscilla. Against the odds, they are determined to fight for their love and to be together no matter the cost.
This story is told through letters. These letters are found by the main character's niece, who takes it upon herself to piece together the details of a long-lost love story that had been hidden away for decades. When I first saw this movie a couple years ago, I posted about it on Facebook because I was blown away. The cinematography, the fashions of the 1950s and the 1960s, the setting and the people, it all draws you in for over 2 hours and you don't want it to end. It is a part of history that I never knew about, an epic true story that you should definitely see. Number 2, we have Sling Blade. This movie is rated R. It came out in 1996. It stars, was written by and directed by Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton outdoes himself with this one. He plays Carl. Now, Carl has just been released from a mental institution that he's been in since childhood. Well, he killed someone, but the movie will get into that. He's back in society. He's trying to find his footing and catch up with the times when he meets and befriends a young boy. These two become friends instantly. I'm talking best friends with the quickness. They're inseparable. The connection between them is almost instantaneous, and it's fascinating and wonderful to watch.
As Carl spends more time with his new young friend, he starts to get an intimate look into his family and his close family of friends, and sees some things that don't sit very well with him. Now Carl must make a very important decision. He must decide if he's going to walk away or if he's going to stand up for a child that cannot stand up for himself.
1996 was such a good year for movies. I mean, Carl cracks me up. I can't help it. But he does make me want to be a better person. I definitely think that there was a message. I think I get what Billy Bob was trying to show us with this one. I love the fact that he used Carl to tell this story. Here we are at number 1. My top dramatic pick on Netflix that you probably missed is Crash. This movie is rated R and came out in 2004. An ensemble cast comes together to give you a raw and gritty vantage point into the lives of several different strangers that are intimately and socially connected in one way or another.
Race, relationships, and major tension. Crash gives you an inside look at the harsh realities these characters encounter on a daily basis and the turning point that they all face that can lead to redemption or maybe even death.
To try to explain this movie, I would totally spoil the film for you. But what I can say, honey, is you need to get your blanket, okay? You need to go ahead and get your drink of choice, get your snack, and curl up because you're in for a ride. I personally went through a lot of emotions when watching this one. First minute, I was mad. Next, I was laughing, and then I'm crying. Talk about your drama. I was crying. Big takeaway for me with this movie was that it made me think. It really made me have to stop and think about what divides us as human beings and what can bring us together. Crash is at number 1 on this list for a reason. The cast does an excellent job of showing us some ugly truths that reside within society, and it also gives us an opportunity to see what we can do to help change it and do better. Thank you so much for taking this time to watch my video, and if you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. And I've got a question for you. Which one of these movies or series do you think that you're gonna watch first? Comment down below and subscribe. Until next time.